What's up, beautiful people? If you're seeing this video, this is going to be a collective reading for 2025. Go ahead and take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Thank you. Please keep in mind that this may not resonate with you. Feel free to check out the other videos on my page. Don't force anything to fit though. Angels, ancestors, guides, come through for this collective for 2025. The first message I was getting is that this is going to be the best year for your mental health. This is the year that you really get your mental health together. That was really coming through. It just feels like you're not going to have as many mental health problems. You're not going to be as mean to yourself. You're not going to struggle with depression or anxiety as badly as maybe you have in the past. It feels like this is the year you get your mental health together. So maybe some of you are going to go to therapy. Maybe some of you are really connecting with angels, God, other deities and spirit guides. Maybe some of you are meditating more, changing up your diet, getting more exercise, getting more sunlight. But it just feels like there's a lot of self-love energy coming in for this collective this year, and you're really working on your mental health. It feels like this is the best your mental health has ever been this year. All right, spirit, angels, ancestors, what else does this collective need to know about 2025? We're seeing Saturn. There's some sort of divine protection. Saturn is always like a father figure. It's fatherly energy. So some of you might be becoming a parent this year. That could resonate. But it feels like you have some sort of like masculine protection. Maybe there's like a boss who really like has your back. Maybe there's a father figure who presents himself this year who really like takes care of you and helps you and supports you. Or maybe this is you really being your own parent, really taking care of yourself. But you're going to feel like some sort of universal protection. You could be a Capricorn, but you don't have to be. You could be 24, but that also doesn't have to resonate. And I'm seeing structure here. So Saturn can be a little intense because Saturn makes us face our fears. Saturn makes us learn our lessons and go through the karma, but the structure part is really significant. I feel like this year there's going to be a lot of structure, which is going to help you with your mental health and help with your anxiety and help with any stress or depression, because you're going to have structure. You're going to have a routine. You're going to have this to do and that to do, and you're going to know to go here and know to do this, and you're going to know your purpose. And it feels like everything kind of like has its own purpose. It kind of like feels like the puzzle pieces are being put together this year, so you're not as stressed or worried, and your mental health is definitely easier to manage. I just keep getting the message that this is the best your mental health has ever been. This year is the best your mental health has ever been. Tell me more. And I keep getting that Saturn is on your side. Saturn is on your side. And then we're seeing transits. You see how this person's like in the fetal position. It feels like you're allowing the cosmic womb to take care of you. You're allowing yourself to be provided for and supported and loved by an unseen force, which is beautiful. 55 or 555 could be significant as well. And let's see a little bit more. I also feel like you're going to know how to deal with unexpected flare-ups, right? So although this is going to be the best year for your mental health, that doesn't mean that it just all evaporates and it's just all gone. I just saw 333 when I said that. It just feels like you're going to have a better handle on your mental health. And if you catch yourself starting to be mean to yourself or having intrusive thoughts or feeling anxious or feeling depressed, you're going to allow yourself to go through it, allow yourself to deal with it, and you're going to use your coping mechanisms, and you're going to be able to work through it and break through it. It's like you're not afraid of yourself anymore. And then we're seeing the first house, which showed up in the other reading that I did as well. So the first reading could also be for you too. It feels like you're finding yourself, you're discovering yourself, which is very cool. Some of you maybe have been trying to figure out like, what's my purpose? What am I supposed to be doing? Why am I here on this earth? 2025, you figured that out, and you really embrace it and stand in that very firmly, and I love to see it. All right, Spirit, tell me more about 2025. Tell me about this Saturn card. Some of you might be getting a divorce, or you may be like ending connections with family members. Yeah, I'm seeing the 2 of Wands, I'm seeing the 8 of Wands. It feels like this is the year you choose yourself. You choose your sanity, you choose your peace. You choose what works best for you. And you should do that, because what's best for you will always be best for the people around you. whether they see it or not, whether they accept it or not. But the Two of Wands is a card of decisions, and the Eight of Wands is a card of growth. So some of you, there may be a goodbye that actually leads to your growth. You may have to break up with somebody. You may have to end a connection with somebody. You may have to end a friendship, end a job. But it actually like propels you so much further in your journey, and it really helps you grow. It may be a tough decision, but Saturn has your back. The universe has your back, right? I'm getting Sky Daddy. Sky Daddy has your back. Tell me more. What's this transits card? Yeah, the 10 of Cups. This is the happiest you're ever going to be. This is the happiest you've ever been. I don't want to say this is the happiest you're ever going to be, but for some of you it might seem that way because some of you might be coming out of depression or coming out of mental health battles. I'm seeing a lot of signs and synchronicities for you too, but you might be waiting on the other shoe to drop. So you're like, yeah, 2025, I'm really happy. Yeah, I really have like a grip on my mental health, but is this the happiest I'm ever going to be? No, but I do feel like this is the happiest you've ever been. Okay, thank you, Spirit. And then we're seeing the Hermit card, and we're seeing the Knight of Pentacles, which are two Virgo cards, but also two cards that talk about structure and routine and finding order and balance in your life. And I love this because it does feel like you're really doing what's best for you. And maybe some of you have always done what's best for other people. Maybe you've always put other people's needs and wants above your own. But this year you're like, I'm done doing that because that drags me down, because that makes me feel like shit, because I don't like that. So I'm putting myself first. And some people aren't going to like that, but I like that for you, okay? And the universe likes that for you too. Tell me more. What else is going on in 2025 for this collective? And now we're seeing a contract. A new deal, a new contract, a new job, a new life, literally. I leave this card in here for like new deals, new contracts, new relationships, but it feels like a whole new life because you're choosing to get rid of your old one, because you're choosing to disconnect from certain people. It's actually putting you on the path of the life that you deserve and the life that you want. There's a whole new life manifesting for this collective. Some of you, it could be a new job as well, like a new job or a new career path too. But one that feels good to you, one that's authentic to you. It really feels like this collective this year is discovering their purpose and living their authentic truth. It's really cool. And I think that that's what's helping with your mental health. Some of you, I'm not a doctor, so take this with a grain of salt, but some of you, I feel like you've struggled with your mental health because you weren't living authentically. You were living out conditioned beliefs from society, from your family, from past friends, past lovers, but you're disconnecting from all of that. You're going within and you're discovering what's authentic to you, and you're living that out, and it's beautiful to see. And it's almost like your mental health doesn't affect you as much as it used to because you're living authentically. Tell me more. There might be some isolation this year. Some of you might need to be alone or spend some time alone so that you can discover who you really are, discover what you really want, discover what your purpose and your path really is. But you won't really be alone. I'll be here. I'll be reading the cards. Your angels and your guides will be around. You will be able to connect with people here and there, but there might be more isolation for this collective. Tell me more. One more card for 2025. Now we're seeing the Four of Pentacles, which makes me feel like this year you're going to feel safe and secure, especially in your own mind, because you are the creator of your reality and your thoughts literally create your reality. So for some of you, I have to be honest with you, it feels like life has sucked for some of you because you've been thinking that it sucks, because you've been creating that reality and that narrative for yourself. But something about that is changing this year. And you're going to find safety and security and a will to live, a desire to live. Some of you might have struggled with suicidal ideation before, but it feels like this year you're like, I found my will to live and I'm going to go towards that. And I think it's going to really help you if you do disconnect from certain family members or certain jobs or certain romantic situations. Some of these people are really holding you back from your glory, from your purpose, from you. But once you discover who you are, once you discover your purpose, you won't want to go back. The Four of Pentacles is like, I'm not budging. This new mindset I have, I'm not budging. This new life I have, I'm not giving it up for anything or anybody. Yeah. And like I said, I just keep getting this message that 2025 is the best year for your mental health. This is the best your mental health has ever been. And you're like, I'm not giving this up for anybody or anything. No one's going to come in here and penetrate my mental health. No one's going to come in here and make me feel bad and drain me of my energy and disrespect my boundaries, because I discovered who I am. I discovered my purpose in 2025, and I'm standing firm in that. I love it. This is the year you really know who you are, and this is the year that you really get a good grip and a good handle on your mental health. You find your will to live. So I hope that this helps. I'm sending you love always. Take care of yourself, stay hydrated, and I will see you next time. Peace.